Hello, hello, hello. We're making okra gumbo today. I got my mushrooms already in the pan. And I'm going to put 4 basil leaves in the pan. Okay? 4 basil leaves. Crush them up and put them in there. Okay? But let me show you the other ingredients. This is the other ingredients. Tomatoes, sea salt and pepper, a tablespoon of each, kernel corn, pasta sauce, grind sage, garlic salt, honey, that garlic salt. And this is the basil leaves I use. 4 of these, crush them real fine. 4 ounces of okra, 4 ounces of mushrooms. Right now, I just have mushrooms in here and my basil leaves, okay? That's all I have in a skillet, sauteing right now. You also need 1 onion. 1 onion. We're going to cut this onion up, but you need 1 clean onion. Please wash your veggies. Please wash them, okay? I'm going to place that on top of there, okay? And this is all you do. Turn your eye on about 8. I don't know what it, medium high. We'll call it medium high, okay? Mushrooms are good veggies, and it's a substitute for meat. So, vegetarians, this is it. This is it, honey. Some vegans, this is it. Well, no, vegans don't want the sauce. The roux, I forgot. But this is it. Look at these mushrooms, honey. But now, I'm going to put the onion in, okay? When you place the onion in, make sure it's about a 1/2 inch moon shape. 1/2 inch moon shape. Because it's going to, it's going to caramelize. You know what I mean? So it would be thinner and smoother. So make sure you put that 1 onion in, okay? And make sure you have it at least this size, which is about a 1/2 inch, okay? Or you can even do 1 inch. It's your preference how much onion you like, honey. I'm just doing it to help the roux, honey. We're just helping the roux. And onions cook pretty fast. All this is fast. Once you prep everything, this is why I prep before I cook. And so you guys won't take up so much time looking at the video. Once you prep, look at the video once and you have to look at it again, honey. So you can get all your ingredients, go to the store, come back, set your things up like I have it. And you'll see it doesn't take long. So that's why I do not prep food on YouTube for this. Because it's so unnecessary. I mean, you got to prep. Cut the way you want. I'm not going to protest. So cut any way you prefer, okay? That looks like some steak and onions, honey. Steak and onions. I have another dish that's vegan that it will look sort of like this and it will look like steak and onion. Now I'll do that one day later with just veggies, honey. And it will look like steak and it's not. See that roux coming? You see that roux? That roux is coming, honey. Okay, now you add your 4 ounces of okra. Because okra cook real fast. And some people don't like the texture. The kids don't like the texture. But baby, if you make my gumbo, they won't know nothing about no texture, honey. They won't even recognize texture. Because I won't say that texture people don't like, but that texture, you don't have to worry about it here. You don't have to worry about it. That's 4 ounces. This would feed about 6 people. You can also place shrimp in here, okay? I mean, fresh shrimp. You would just put them after you place the okra. You can make this one dinner dish and put the shrimps in here, okay? If you would like. Okra cook very fast. And also, it's okra is potassium, guys. You know, if you can't do that, number 2, okra will set you up, man. Okra is a very good, it's come from slavery. Okra, veggie come from slavery. Do not let nobody claim it, because it came from the Africans, honey. It came from the motherland. Yes, it did, honey. And the Creole slaves, they made this dish out of it, honey. Because you know Massa, he didn't want to give them no meat. Massa didn't want to let go of that meat, honey. So they had to come up with this dish with this okra, honey. They had to come up with this. And you just saute, man, that looks so delicious. Look at that. Look at that, honey. See, a roux you don't have to worry about. A roux it make itself, honey, from the love of the veggies. The love of the veggies. Look at that. Oh, man, you can't tell me. Look, don't worry about that texture, honey. Don't worry about that texture. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. I mean, this dish can be used for vegan. It can be used for Creole, my people. It can be used for Jamaicans, Cubans. They love that okra, honey. Asians love this okra. Look at that. Look, honey. This is a dish that fits all the cultures, not just Creole. I'm a Creole girl, but I have to give it to this dish. It fits everybody. Once you saute them and the okra start kind of turning, caramelize itself, and the seeds start turning a little tan, this is what you do. Because you don't want to overcook everything. You, bam, that kernel corn, honey. That sweetness, put that sweetness in there. Yes, honey, that 1 ounce of kernel corn, 1 ounce. You can double the flavor of any of my recipes according to how many people in your household. But this here will feed 6. If you like meat, you throw a little chicken, a little sauteed chicken or a boiled chicken or sauce. You can even do sausage, man. My dad used to love sausage in here. But you can do shrimp. I love shrimp. Sometimes I only eat shrimp, so sometimes I put some shrimps in here, honey. But you can put clams, whatever you want, you can put in here. Look, don't worry about that okra texture, honey. Don't worry about that, but you don't want to overcook it. Because you don't want the okra to start doing this thing, and you know what I'm talking about. So you don't want to overcook it. Once you do that, okay, that's sauteed very well. Not overcooked, right? Not overcooked. Put a tablespoon of sage. I know what a tablespoon is, honey. Creole people know by sight. A tablespoon of sage, and evenly spread it, okay? And then do a tablespoon of garlic salt. This is why you don't add extra salt, okay? A tablespoon and black pepper, a tablespoon, and I'm using sea salt. You can use any salt, your preference. I'm not a control person. Use any salt of your preference. And let me tell you, I'm not going to make this a little spicy, but I'll show you what is spicy, okay? If you want to make it spicy, you can add a little cayenne pepper. You can add that pepper to it. Or you can add, I'm going to show you what else you can add. I prefer the red pepper, the dry red pepper. You can either do that one, because I'm a Creole girl, so I got to have that spunk to it. That smells so delicious. That smells so delicious. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, the okra look like green beans now. See that? It looks like green beans now. And see, with this combinations and ingredients amount I gave you, it will balance out. It will balance out. Look how it balanced out. Okay, now you add your fresh tomatoes. 2 ounces of fresh tomatoes. 2 ounces of fresh tomatoes. Doesn't that look Christmas? Red and green. Doesn't that look Christmas? That looks so Christmas, man. And I don't want to overcook everything. So I just toss tomatoes about 8 times. Just toss them up in here about 8 times. Because they cook fast also. Okay? And then I want to balance my food out. Even it up in the pan, honey. So all the love can get some love, honey. And this is what I'm going to do. This is 4 ounces of tomato pasta sauce. Okay. Pasta sauce. Okay, your preference, which one you choose. But look at this. Four ounces. 4 ounces. And keep this. See what's in this can? Baby, we're going to keep that for some roux. You hear me? We're going to keep that for some roux, honey. And this is what you do. You toss it in 4 areas. Like so. Balance it out. And be clean, people. Be clean. See how clean that spoon is? Just has that roux on it, honey. Just that roux. You get your top and you put it over here. Lower your heat to number 4 on my stove. So your stove, that's a little bit before halfway. Lower your heat and let this bad boy simmer for about 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes, okay? No longer. You don't have to stir or anything. Put it on number 4 for 10 minutes. It shouldn't be boiling, see? It should be on a low boil, see? And let that love cook in there, honey. Let that love cook in there for 10 minutes. And this is the final dish. This is what you would get. Okra Gumbo, honey. Okra Gumbo. Get you some good cornbread with some good crackling in it, or cornbread with some good jalapeno in it, and go to town. Go to town. Look at that, honey. Look at that, honey. This is so delicious. Add shrimp, add chicken, whatever you prefer. Already cooked though. The shrimp you don't have to cook. You can saute it with the vegetables. But the chicken, you need to make sure it's cooked, honey. But cut it up and put it in here. Or you can use hot wings. My granny used to use, what you call those things? Chicken wings. She used to use the chicken wings. You can put them in here too, but make sure they're cooked before you do it. You can't cook it with the veggies. So make sure it's cooked before you add the meat. Only thing you can cook with it is the shrimp. It will cook full portion with the shrimp, okay? Thank you, darling, and have a wonderful day.